Today's home security cameras are easy to install, easy to use, and incredibly affordable. They let you to keep an eye on your home inside and out from wherever you have internet access. They record video in response to motion, so you can review anything you didn't catch when it happened, and many can distinguish between people, pets, and even cars. Close cousins of webcams, modern home security cameras require minimal installation and offer flexible setups and a range of security features. But deciding what to buy gets more daunting as this category grows ever more crowded and sophisticated. Whether you're looking to check on your kids and pets, or need a full-service sentinel with humans monitoring for intruders in real time, to help you find the right model, we've listed the top 5 home security camera and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you. Choose the best one for you, and as always, you can check pricing for any of these products in the description below. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started. Number 5. Sync Cam Genie S. There are smart cameras, and then there's a GPT-enabled smart camera called the Sync Cam Genie S that uses artificial intelligence to identify what it's seeing. At one point during my testing, I panned the camera around to face my son and got a notification that said, I'm paraphrasing, detected child sitting down using a blue laptop computer. Now, while my son was actually using an iPad at the time, he was seated and the case was blue. The Sync Cam Genie S can detect people, pets, vehicles, deliveries, and much more. As in the example above, it picks up on the specific details of what it's seeing and reports them. This can be extra helpful when something out of the ordinary occurs. Say, an adult enters your home when no one is supposed to be there. And as you can make use of this smart camera in 350 degrees of panning and 135 degrees of vertical tilt, you can enjoy a clear view and AI-generated insights of almost the entirety of any room. The compact camera weighs in at all of 5.9 ounces, and it tucks down into a little cube that's less than 3 inches on a side when closed. Closing over the camera automatically shuts it off and ensures your privacy, by the way, while lifting the top turns it back on. The Cam Genie S has an easy-to-use app and 32 GB of local storage at no extra charge. But note that the maximum length of any video clip it saves is 12 seconds, which is somewhat limiting. Number 4. Arlo Essential Outdoor XL 2nd Generation. If you want a good security camera at a great price, the Arlo Essential Outdoor XL 2nd Gen is a fine choice. Truth be told, I'm not sure what the XL in the name is all about, as this is a fairly compact camera, but I have a few guesses. It might be about the extra long battery life, which can last for months, even as long as half a year. And that's true even in cold climates. Chilly weather seems to have little effect on the battery life. The XL might refer to the high resolution of the 2K camera, which is sharp by day and by night and in full color even after dark when its spotlight is on. Or perhaps XL refers to the noise-canceling audio that helps isolate the human voice from background noise so you can hear visitors, delivery people, or prowlers with ease. Regardless, clearly there are plenty of nice peace-of-mind features in this camera to make it a great option for your home. What the XL in Arlo Essential 2K Outdoor Security Camera XL definitely does not refer to is the price tag, as this camera costs less than $200 bucks. To make full use of its features, such as notifications and video storage, you have to get a paid subscription. That does mean the value is not quite as good as it first appears. The Arlo Secure subscription plan starts at $7.99 per month for a single camera. A $12.999 per month plan can support unlimited cameras, so that's $95.88 per year. Number 3. Norio B210. Best easy to install home security camera. How long does it take to install a Norio B210 2K outdoor security camera? About as long as it took you to read the first word of that last sentence. Seriously, this camera can be installed on a metal surface. Well, a metal surface with a high enough iron content in a second flat thanks to its magnetic base. You just pop the camera and its magnetized ring-shaped base onto a metal fence, an electrical box, a refrigerator, or any other magnetized or metal surface, and it's ready to monitor your space. This wildly easy installation also makes it very easy to aim the lens, so you can position the B210 however you want for the best view. Granted, this magnets-only installation also means a prankster or a thief could pull down and steal your camera with minimal effort. That said, the B210 can also be installed with an included screw mount, which could allay the concerns of easy theft. If you do indeed go with that screw mount option, it's easy to appreciate the extra long battery life, which can stretch as long as 6 months when the camera is not used heavily. In either case, you'll appreciate the crisp 2K resolution and the broad 140-degree field of view. Another very cool feature you get with the Norio B210 is 16 GB of unconditional local storage. That's enough memory to store hundreds of video clip recordings with no additional subscription needed, a rarity in a security camera. However, external storage of the recordings is not supported, so you can't export them to another platform. Number 2, Reolink Argus 3 Ultra. Best home security camera runner-up. The Reolink Argus 3 Ultra is not playing around with the ultra of it all. This camera is 4K, also known as ultra high definition resolution. With this 8-megapixel 4K camera, you can see a mouse run across your driveway 100 feet away, or more importantly, make out the features of any human who happens to be in range. The resolution also remains in 4K, whether the camera is capturing color video after dark, or capturing black and white video when the lighting is low. The Argus 3 Ultra comes with a 6-watt solar panel that can keep the camera running indefinitely if you get a few hours of sunshine each day. Note that the camera's battery is not removable, which has both an up and a downside. The upside is that this camera is well sealed against weather and water, which should prolong its operating life. The downside is that you have to get a USB cable up to the camera or remove it from its base and bring it inside to recharge the internal battery if the solar panel isn't cutting it, or if you don't use it with solar power. The Reolink Argus 3 Ultra can be programmed to detect specific types of moving objects, from people to pets to vehicles. Using the smart alerts means you are only informed about the types of detection events you care about. And if you are concerned about particular events, you can program the camera to activate its lights and alarm when they occur. I did come across several reviews saying the Argus 3 Ultra gets fogged over and blurry in humid environments, so that's a possible problem depending on the climate in your neck of the woods. I had no such issues, as I did the testing in the depths of a northeastern winter, so humidity was hardly a factor. Number 1, Ring Spotlight Cam Pro. Best home security camera overall. I set up Ring's Spotlight Cam Pro camera within about 5 minutes of unboxing it. Yes, that includes connecting it to my Ring app and getting the camera physically installed. Once the Spotlight Cam Pro was connected to that app, the degree of control I had over this camera was nothing short of impressive. You can set a schedule, tasking the camera to detect and alert motion and audio by night, but to be inactive during the day, to save you the bother of countless false alarms as people bustle innocently past your home. The camera can also set motion detection zones, ignoring a backyard spot where the kids always play, but notifying you of motion around the side of the house, as other examples. One of the best aspects of this camera is that it's battery-powered, and better still, it has 2 battery slots but only needs 1 to operate. That means you can keep the other battery charged and ready and swap them out when needed, leaving your camera offline for 8 or 9 seconds based on my testing. That also means, of course, that you don't need to worry about a hardwired installation, making this a great DIY security camera, as well as a great choice for use at a rental property. The camera's 1080p Full HD video quality is good, though not great, at least compared to some of the 2K cameras I tested. The video sometimes pixelates briefly when there is a lot of movement on the screen, but it resolves to Full HD fast enough that I can't see this brief loss of focus being the difference between a burglar getting away with a break-in or you missing the UPS guy. And while this camera is on the pricier side at around $230, it brings peace of mind in a package that's easy to install and control.